So I did get a notification that the audio somehow went out, and I know what happened, but I wasn't aware that it happened until late. So what I'm going to do, there it is. I can only hear you, but yeah. I just haven't installed. I guess I could move that to the other window, but I don't think I'm gonna do it right now. I'll set that up later. Let me turn this audio down. So somehow my audio got reduced at some point during the presentation, but it is what it is. So what we'll do, we'll just run back through that syllabus again, okay? So I'll just do another. I'll delete the one that doesn't work, and we'll do it again. So I do have at least one student in attendance. That's awesome. You're my first student for the day. Definitely got to throw some extra credit your way. As I think, if you can hear me, Miss Davis, are you one of my former students for like another course? All right, is that right? No, yeah or nay? Just let me know. Let me see. Let me open this up so I can have this chat window open. So let's go like this. Let's go here. Live, right? Yeah, this one needs to be deleted. Let me go ahead and delete it now if I can. How do I videos? Not the live one. Okay, I had to do it later because I can't find it. But I can at least open up this live one. Okay. So it looks like it's working. I'm gonna just run it one more time. Okay. I am totally exhausted, but we're gonna work through it. So, all right. So greetings. I'm Mr. Pfeiffer, and this is, let's do it here, and let's go to the top. This is applied statistics for spring of 2020. Okay. So again, I'm Mr. Pfeiffer right here. Oof. So I know the audio is working now. Okay. I did mean to have the live chat, but it's okay. I just have to try it again. Best way to reach me is via email. So it's my first initial last name at gmc.edu. This is my office phone number. I think it's actually working. You should be able to call it and reach me during office hours, even though I'm not physically going to be in the office, but I think I'm able to forward this to something where I can answer it. Okay. So this office location is going to be online. My office hours are actually in the syllabus. Okay. So we will, you'll see that momentarily. We meet Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 12 to 1:25. From 12 to 1:25. Okay. And we go from March 18th to May 20th. Again, the location is going to be online. So more than likely, I'm going to be using my YouTube channel. That's the easiest way for me to do this, because the Collaborate, I just hadn't worked out the kinks with that one. But I've done YouTube before, so I'm just using my usual system. Okay. Let me kind of check the chat window. Okay. I mean, I could probably include that chat. I'll do it later though. Actually, it's here. Let me go to this waiting room. Let me go to this browser source. And I actually do have it, and I can include it. Let's copy. And this one, I want to do this and like this, and I want to properties. Yep, that looks good. Let me just paste it and hit OK. No, it's not. It was just there. Sorry, I'm still here. I'm just trying to get this chat window. Doggone it. It just went out just like that. Here, let's just go like this. Like this. Am I still online? Let me see. Yeah, I am. Let me try this. Do a pop out chat. Does it need to like reload or something? For some reason, stream health. All right. Do I want to start over? Not really. All right. What if I just refresh it here? Maybe that'll fix it. Okay. So then to test it, what I'm going to do, apply statistics, yes. This is for this spring 2020. All right. Cool, that's working there. And that's working there. And what I'm going to do is move this. I think I can shrink it down some. I think it's fine over here. It can just be a little bit distracting. So at least somebody logs in, I should be able to see it. So we'll just try to work around it as best we can. Okay. So yeah, my office Tuesday, Thursday, 9 to 11:30. Other times by appointment. Again, you can use that number to call and reach me. Okay. So this is going to be some of the student learning objectives. It's to interpret, basically just kind of go through an overview of some basic ideas from modern statistics. And we're just going to be exposed to applications from a variety of fields. Okay. The text is Elementary Statistics, Picturing the World, 7th edition by Larson. We will be using Pearson. So the thing with Pearson, let me turn this down some. The thing with Pearson is that I'm under the impression I might be able to get full access. I might be able to get access for the full version. I had to kind of call them and see. So we're going to be listening for that shortly. I'm a little bit winded. Let's kind of do a quick demo on Pearson. So I'm on an iPad, right? So, if you're on iOS, you definitely want to use Chrome. That's fine. Restore or whatever. I just want to go to Pearson. Okay. So this website is Pearson My Lab and Mastering. Again, instructions for these are in the syllabus. Okay. So you want to just kind of go there and follow the instructions in the syllabus, and they'll tell you how to register. I'm just gonna do like this. All right, so this is applied statistics. All right, so let's open this up. All right. And let's just do a quick demo. Oh, I'm glad that other one, because I was totally making some. You can see my mistakes there. Let me see if I can redeem myself. No, not that one, because it's not the right one. I think this is one. Yeah. No, that's not the right one either. Which one was the one that I did? Okay, this is a good one. Okay, so this is a quick demo on Pearson, right? So first thing off the rip, what do you notice? Like if you see that 1.1.43, what do you think that means to you, right? What that is hmm, that's probably not a good idea. What that is, so that 1.1.43, that shows you where in the text is coming from. So this question comes from section 1.1, question 43. Let's kind of read through it. It says, so what it says, I know you're not going to be able to see it and read with me on the video, but suppose a survey of 555 women in the U.S. found that more than 57% are the primary investor in their household. Which part of the survey represents the descriptive branch of statistics, making an inference based on the results? So suppose we get something like this and we're not really sure what to do. So because in the upper right-hand corner where we see the question help, this is why I vouch for Pearson. If I click on that, you have all these tools that come up. Now, the help me solve this is fine. I don't really recommend that one, but I would totally click on this view an example and go with that, right? So it says, suppose a survey, so what this is the same question with different numbers. So usually I make the homework available as soon as possible. And so because we have our homework in advance, do you know what that means that you actually have in advance? We actually have the exam in advance. Because all I plan to do for your exam is go through the homework, pull a few questions at random, and that's your exam. All right? So I'm probably not going to be able to do a section today. So today is just about getting orientation. So once I finish this, I'm going to call it a day. So yeah, you definitely, let's see. So yeah, when I go to make your exam, I'll choose a few questions at random from the homework, and that's your exam. Same question with different numbers, right? So some of my students in the past, what they would do, they would make sure to work each question at least 3 times. Even when they get it right, they're going to hit similar question at the end and do a similar one. So same question with different numbers. The idea is that we want to simulate the testing environment as much as possible. Just have the questions and see, can we answer the questions with little help, with the little help as possible. If we go straight to the answer and work backwards, then that's what we're going to try to do in the exam. And on the exam, we're not going to have the answers to work backwards, right? So what that means is, when you're practicing your homework, you want to do the best you can to simulate the testing environment as much as possible. Take your questions, see can you get to the answer with little help. And the more you can do that on a consistent basis, the more you're more than likely going to be prepared for the exam. So with the view and example, we get something that looks like this. And at the bottom, it says there's 3 parts remaining. So I'm just going to click continue until I get to the end and reveal all the parts. Okay. And so what this does, it gives you an explanation for every question. It does a walkthrough for every question. Let me see if I can get this one right. All right. Choose the best statement. Let me see. It says, make an inference based. Nope. What part of the survey represents the descriptive branch? Okay. Descriptive branch. Let me see. It's usually charts, graphs, and data. Let me see what it says here. So I'm going to go to this view an example. So descriptive statistics is the branch that involves organization summaries and display of the data. A descriptive statistic gives information about the outcomes. Since the outcome is whether or not a woman is the primary investor, 75% is the part right there. Okay. Let me see. So for hours, it should be the 57%. 57%. I'm gonna go with C. I'm trying to rush in a little bit. Hopefully I can redeem myself from earlier. Let's see, cross our fingers. Awesome sauce. I'm gonna let that be. Right, I know there's another part. Let me see. I'm gonna let that be. So, but you have this view an example. You have this help me solve this. You have videos, so you can click on that and it'll load a video kind of explaining this. It comes with the e-textbook. So what that means is that honestly, you can actually go ahead and register for Pearson right now, and you can, when you're prompted to pay, you can go ahead and get 2 weeks of temporary access. You can go ahead and get 2 weeks of temporary access. If you are in attendance, can you go ahead in the live chat and say, this is so-and-so, I'm in attendance, so that I can update my attendance notebook. So it looks like there might be another person. Let me see if I can see who it is. I probably could if I did a little bit of research, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. But yeah, so the textbook, you get a full version of the textbook. You have some a live StatCrunch. It's like a live tool to kind of bring some of these ideas home. And also you have this Ask My Instructor. So if you're ever stuck on a question, you click on the Ask My Instructor. It'll take a screenshot of the very question you're working on, and it'll open a email, and you can send it to me, and I'll make a dedicated YouTube video walking you through any question. Okay. So, but because of this is why I vouch for Pearson. I'm watching the clock. We got like 30 minutes. I might be able to get through one section. So that was a quick demo on Pearson. Okay. So the simple thing is just for us all to get set up on Pearson, especially if I can get it for free. There's no reason that anybody can't. If you're not able to get on Pearson or you're just not comfortable, I can make a hard copy available, but that's going to be more work, and that's right now we're doing our best to try to stay as simple as possible for everybody. A graphing calculator is recommended. Okay, you definitely want to go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, share, and subscribe, and turn your notifications on. This is going to be my personal primary way for communicating via remotely. You should be able to do the live chat, so it looks like it's operational. It saves all the video lectures, so it saves it. It's going to create a catalog, so you can always go back and watch the videos and take notes as if you're in class. Okay, so that's going to be our way of communicating. I don't know that anybody else has done this or will be able to, but this is what we're going to use. Now, we're also going to use this thing called Collaborate, but I have to kind of work out the kinks on that and get back to you. Our grading rationale is that basically the homework is 10%, quizzes are 10%, exams are 60%, and the final is 20%. So you can expect a graded either quiz or exam every week. So this week, expect a graded quiz, something light, just to kind of have you check in and get your attendance credit. But at the end of week 2, let's go ahead and be ready for exam 1 over chapter 1. Okay, at the end of week 2, let's be ready for exam 1 over chapter 1. It's very short, so it's very doable. And all of our assignments are due Saturday night at 11:59 p.m. Okay, all of our assignments are due for the week Saturday night at 11:59 p.m. Beyond that, you don't want to be in that boat. Okay. So a quiz or an exam every week. Okay, and all assignments are due by Saturday night by 11:59 p.m. Okay. Now, yeah, we'll kind of make adjustments. Let's talk about attendance. So the way I do attendance, I usually take attendance right at the start of class. I do my best to honor the time. So if class starts at noon I'm looking to take attendance. So I try to get on as early as possible. I am coming from another class, so I probably won't be online. You can be on my YouTube and you can kind of be in attendance in my other class, but to get credit for this one, I have to have this one loaded and get credit that way. So from 12 to 12:15, if you pop up from 12 to 12:15, I'm going to mark you as tardy. Okay. We're allowed 3 unexcused absences. On the 4th unexcused absence, then we're going to be automatically withdrawn from the course. That's the GMC policy. And 3 tardies is going to equate to 1 unexcused absence. Okay. So 3 tardies is going to equate to 1 unexcused absence. So then, once we generate that 4th unexcused absence, we're going to be automatically withdrawn. Just long and short of cheating, just know that cheating is not worth it. There have been cases where people have got out of the course, passed the course, graduated with their degree, started working, got into their work, and their families are dependent on the money, and then it surfaces that they have been cheating, and so they didn't really pass the course, then they lose their credit, so they no longer have their degree, so then they're no longer qualified for their job. Now they're trying to go back and try to clamor. It's totally not worth it. The best thing is just to do the right thing, do your work, do your own work, and and you'll be fine. It will be fine. But cheating will not be tolerated. Okay. So this page on the syllabus are instructions on how to register for Pearson. Okay. You just follow the instructions, and eventually you're going to be prompted to pay. You want to click on the get 14 days of temporary access. Okay. And then you can go ahead and get started on your work. I'm going to work on my end to see if we can get free access for the full semester. If not, we have a workaround to keep it free for the entire quarter. Okay. And then what this is, this last page of the syllabus is a document saying that you've gone through the syllabus, you understand what's expected of you out of the course, and that you'll abide by the rules of the course. Okay. So On this first line, I ask that you print your name and then print your name, put your signature, and put your student email, your GMC email, and the date. And then this actually serves as your first opportunity for extra credit. Again, I'm not sure if I said it in this session or not, but the way I do extra credit is a point-based system. You can earn at most 100 points extra credit. At the end of the quarter, if I can, I will apply it, and I'm going to scale it to 10% of your grade. So what that means is, like, say you max out your extra credit and you finish with like a 68. If you max out your extra credit, then if I can boost you. You could potentially be boosted to a 78. And so, again, if I can apply the extra credit at the end, I will, because what's happened in the past is that, let me see something really quick. There have been times where I go to apply the extra credit and then it kind of forced everybody to get A's, so I couldn't apply it. But again, if I can apply it, I will. And it's kind of the case of, it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Okay. So with that, we're going to end the session for this introduction, and I'm going to attempt to do one section from chapter 1. Okay, so section 1.1. And so on that note, we'll end the session here. And from one beautiful mind to another, enjoy the rest of your day. Peace. You.